Hi, everybody. My name's Erica. I'm Niles' foster mom, and we wanted to do a little virtual meet and greet with Niles today. So, just a little bit about him. He's about 7 months-ish. He's from Alabama, and he's a boxer mix. He has super long legs, but I don't think he's going to be very big. He's looking to be like 45, 50-ish pounds, but you never know. He's actually a perfect size, and he has super short brown hair, super short, and with some like white trim. I'll show you in 1 second if you haven't seen him. He's just noticing I have all the treats out here getting ready for him. But his hair is like the shortest I've ever seen on any dog, and I'm not kidding. Which is pretty cool. So he doesn't shed a whole lot, which is great. Um, he's not super crazy high energy as you may have seen in some other puppies at his age. He's actually uh, pretty good. He likes to have fun, but he calms right down afterwards. Um, we're doing some leash training with him right now, and he's working on his noise resistance. He comes to work with me every day, and every day we, sit on 125 for a little bit. You can see his signature ears coming here. Hi, Wendy. That's your original foster mom. Yes. He heard your voice on a video the other day and he was all ears. um, so Niles, he does come to work with me every day. We hardly know he's there. He barely says a word, which is pretty cool for an office dog. He just hangs out, he plays with his toys. Um, and the other night we had some thunder. He could care less. So I was very surprised by that. That's awesome because that's usually so terrifying for dogs in general, never mind just puppies. He is almost pretty much 100% potty trained, house trained. He actually goes right to the back door and he cries when he needs to go out, which is great. And he's been really interested in learning. There's a lot of new different types of toys that we work with, some food enrichment type toys. He loves his snacks. He just got into watermelon last week. Blueberries were a big hit once he realized they weren't little, balls to play with. And he is crate trained. He doesn't love being in his crate, but he does settle after a few minutes. He really just loves to be out with his people. But yeah, so that's just a little bit about him. Feel free if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I'm really new at doing this type of a video, so um, I'll try to answer as we go. But this is the big guy here, little guy, I should say. This is Niles. He has the most adorable markings. His face is pretty ridiculous. Look at those ears. I mean, he's really, really sweet. He's a good, good boy. And he's acclimated pretty well to the weather up here. He loves hiking. Yes. He loves going for walks. He loves playing outside. He's getting used to playing ball right now. He's working on his return. He loves the car. Thank you, Andy. He's a great co-pilot. Co-pilot. He doesn't hardly say a word. He doesn't move at all. He'll just look around. He runs errands all the time with me. So it's really awesome to have a dog that loves the car and they're not scared of it. They don't get nervous. He loves going to the beach. He loves it. He doesn't know what to think of the water just yet, but he wasn't afraid of it. So he was walking through it and all that, which was really cool. Um, he loves his chest and his belly rubbed. Important because he is one of those guys that like he doesn't super love when you come at him by the head first. He like really just loves to be touched around his face, like here, you know. He's just a little shy guy. He's very shy meeting new people, and that's why we thought the virtual meet and greet would be really nice so people can see how he is in his own comfortable environment. And as you can see, he's super chill. He really, really is. He's sweet. And let's see. What else is there? I personally haven't seen you around cats, but I guess he was tested in the shelter, and they said he didn't seem to care, but they were also very nervous there, him and his brother. He did meet some chickens, didn't seem to mind them at all, didn't care at all. But we have some fun toys for you to watch him play with if you want to take a look at him in his environment here. I brought out a shuffle mat for him. He really loves snuffle mats, and if you don't know what they are, they're a super easy, like felt mat. Let me see if I can just flip this around quick. And it's a felt mat. My mom made this one actually, and he just loves it. You hide treats in it, and then they use like their scavenging techniques just to look through for snacks. But this is probably one of his favorite ways. Sometimes they feed him treats in here. A lot of times they feed him dinner. It's just like something interesting to do. My dogs love it too, but it's just, I don't know, something different for them rather than just eating out of a regular old bowl. But he really loves it. He also loves I have like a star food feeder that a friend had given me that I had tested with the puppies, and puppies love it because it's basic and it kind of like makes them work for their food. They really have to think about it. It gives them a little extra challenge. He definitely likes the mental stimulation here. He's a smart boy, so he really does enjoy that. See, he's just looking around. He won't miss anything. He gets to everything. It's so funny to watch. He's really, really funny. Just checking through everything. Let's see, I'm trying to think of some of the other adventures we've done, but he comes everywhere with me just to give him different experiences and different environments. Trying to just show him everything. He does get along with other dogs. I think what they're saying right now is he might be better in a home without another dog to start, but that, could change. He's just, everything is just so new all the time for him. But I've had him for almost 2 months now, so we're getting to know him quite well. Me searching for some other things we have going on over here. But this is his favorite toy, which is I don't know, strawberry trapeze guy. I have no idea what it is, but he seems to like it. He throws it around to himself, which is really funny to watch. And then this is the star treat feeder I was telling you about. If he wants to get into that, that's really fun to watch because he really has to figure it out where all the snacks are. He loves kids. I have two nieces who adore him, and he's very gentle with them. He's very gentle with people. Like when you hand him a treat, super, super gentle. But with the kids, he's very gentle. Loves the attention, of course. They just like he likes less loud environments. So, kids that were like maybe not so wild. My nieces, they were over last night, and they were a little loud for him, but I think it was just like the total environment was just a little loud. So he was good though. He just sat himself on a mat in the kitchen and just kind of like observed from a distance. But you just have to keep in mind he's a baby and he's still learning everything right now. Yes, yes. He he really is a social guy. It's just he has to be kind of on his own terms. He takes his time coming over to people and meeting people. But once he meets someone, he's usually very, very friendly. He's giving kisses. He's met a lot of my friends, and he just really loves them and warms up pretty quickly, which is nice. Oh, and I guess he's made some trips to the Y, so he's hung out with some people and some kids there too, which is nice. But he is an awesome dog. Like, he doesn't need a whole lot of activity. He's not your typical puppy, but he does enjoy some, which is nice. So I feel like that fits so many different types of people. Um, and see, he's working his way through the star. He's almost done. That was cool. And that was something that we worked on from the beginning too. He was at first a little nervous of the spinning of the star, but then he figured his way around it. And he just, he works through it. which is what we do every day. Every day we try to give him something new, something different, whether it's a noise or walking over different types of flooring. He's fine with all of that, doesn't care if it's tile, rug, anything like that. Every once in a while on the grass, he does this funny thing where he like picks up a foot and he's just like testing the ground. Yes, he is up to date on his shots. He is microchipped. He is neutered, of course, as well. And he's pretty ready to go at any time. But he's just super fun to watch. He really is. Um, yes, so this is Niles. And now he's searching around for more snacks because he knows I probably have him hidden on him over here. Over here, bud. Yes, good boy. There he is. Um, so let's see here. He won't miss anything, which is kind of funny. So he'll just keep going back to it, checking out for more things. But he knows I have some toys up there for him. Off. Yep, I put his ball up there. I was hoping we could get some ball playing shots, but it's tricky indoors. And I live kind of on a busy street, so I didn't want to bring you guys outside and have it be so loud. But come on, go over here, get the ball. Well, I'm not going to play indoors. Just thinking about it. But that's what he does. That's my mat over there that he goes and he sits on when it's time to go out. He cries, and then we go out. He's been pretty good. I mean, he just takes a little patience, really, and that's what he's looking for, someone that can give him a lot of patience and love. Obviously, puppy, socialization and obedience training. Um, so if someone wanted to meet Niles, I would be happy to meet them. I can bring him somewhere, or they can come here, whichever. He's just I try to pick places that I feel won't stress him out. Sometimes like really busy places are a lot for him right now because he's just new new and figuring things out still, it seems. So but yeah, I would love for you to meet him. He's a very sweet guy. His brother was adopted a couple weeks ago, so we'd love for him to find his forever home soon as well. um yeah, I'm trying to think. I made myself some notes so I wouldn't forget, but I don't want to read from them and bore you guys. But hi, bud. So handsome. He really is. He's like a little baby deer. He's got long legs like a little baby deer. Um, he really loves to snuggle too. Like if you're someone that just likes to hang out, watch TV for a little bit at the end of the night, he just snuggles right up with you. He's not demanding. He doesn't want you to play ball 24/7. He's a really kind of unique puppy, which is great. Um, let's see. He definitely, I think I mentioned he is a little bit of a shy guy with new people. So, the first time I think my friends have met him, he was a little shy within the first few minutes, and then he warmed right up. So that is just something to keep in mind. He's just a little wary at first. Niles. But he's been experiencing all different new snacks in the past couple weeks. Um, I actually did a lick mat for him that has peanut butter, watermelon, blueberry. He loves those. Um, Yogurt, Greek yogurt, whatever the case is. But we just give him a little bit of each of those, and he loves it. He's still looking for snacks in there because he's not going to miss anything, which is a smart boy. And he is a smart boy. He lets me do his nails with no problem. I clean his ears pretty regularly because they're always open so they can collect stuff. Um, off. Niles. Oh, it's because the treats are up there. See, you're a smart guy. Um, but he lets me do that. He doesn't love it, but he lets me, which is great. No dog loves their ears done, right? Right, bud? Here we go. There we go. Look at that handsome guy. I know. There you go, bud. So, he does like to go under the blankets. It's the funniest thing, actually. He like burrows under your blankets and just curls up in a ball, and you don't hear from him for the rest of the night. He's just totally quiet, and he loves his snacks. If I can mention that. But he's funny. He doesn't eat a whole lot. I give him 3 cups of food a day, and he eats probably at each sitting maybe 3/4 of that cup, and then kind of grazes throughout the day. He prefers to kind of graze, and that's why I like these little mats because it just helps them like work for it a little bit harder. It's a little bit more interesting than feeding from the bowl, you know? But yeah, he is truly such a sweet boy. Yeah, we have a soft spot for this guy. He fits in pretty much with any group I could imagine. He just, needs someone with patience. Yeah, he has a tiny, tiny nose, but he's got tiny teeth too. So be interesting. Whoever adopts him, I would love for them to get a DNA test. I would love to see what else he's mixed with, because I think he might be something. I don't know, something interesting. But yeah, definitely go on to the Fetching Hope Rescue website. Take a look at the application process. It's pretty easy. I actually got my second rescue through them. Tilly, she's my other brown dog. If you ever see pictures of them being posted together, they look very similar. She's just a big girl. And yeah, they're just looking for the perfect fit for this guy. As you can see, he definitely deserves it. Oh, he's sitting very nicely. But yeah, any other questions or anything? Feel free, give me a shout out. So yes, we're working very diligently on leash manners as we speak. He at first was, a little nervous of the leash, which I'm assuming he probably didn't have a lot of experience before he came into rescue with leash work. So right now I work with him with the gentle leader, which is actually really awesome because it helps guide him into the right direction. And he can't really pull, so it's just a lot safer and more gentle for him. So I'm hoping soon he'll be ready to walk without that. But that's how I kind of train all of my dogs. It just makes it a little safer for them. But he's working very, very hard on it. So, yep, he's a very good guy. But as you can see, he's like ridiculously gentle. Anytime I have my nieces feed him, we do the open hand and he just gently takes it out. He's just so sweet. Oh, thank you, Wendy. We're trying to work with him as best we can with all the different scenarios and all the different environments that he could possibly, you know, come across because different things wig dogs out. That could be just walking on grass or it could be walking on tile. I have a dog friend that her dog doesn't like to walk on tile, so you just never know with these guys. So we just try to teach them everything is good, everything is safe. Thank you. Fetching Hope just posted the pet finder bio on him just to give you a little more specifics. And oh, the adoption fee, Wendy. Oh, I think don't quote me on this, guys. I think it's $4.95 for the adoption fee and 10 for the application fee. Is that correct? Was that testing? I think that's right. But they do give you all that info on the website too. But they've been a really awesome website. Awesome rescue to work through. I've loved adopting my Tilly through them. She came from an awesome foster home, and we're just trying to give back so we can do that too. Yeah. Any other questions? Anybody? Right. He's loving this. He's like, I get to eat all the snacks I want. I know these ears are ridiculous, Jess. They like truly are the best. And he doesn't miss much. But you know what's great? He is actually not super like if he sees the FedEx truck or something come down the driveway, he doesn't bark at it. He sits and looks at it, but he's not being a super loud barker, which is nice. Yay, I was right. Awesome. Perfect. So, yeah, I guess I don't know. He's not really into his toys because I keep feeding him treats, of course. But, you know, he had a long day at work today, so that could be part of it too, right, bud? So, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, he's really not a super off the couch. He's not a super big into barking. Like I said, he doesn't love his house, so he will bark for the first few minutes when he's in his house. But other than that, he really doesn't say too much. I would say he is treat motivated, for certain. He does love being rewarded by treats when he's doing, different things, different trainings and stuff like that. He loves that. Him and I work together at the end of pretty much every night. We've been trying to work on the flirt pole, but that's tough for puppies. That's a tough one. It's like impulse control and stuff like that. So when we get better at that, we'll post some videos of it. But yeah, yeah, house equals great. That is right. Yep, I always say house. Sorry, guys. Yep, that's where they stay. Oh, off the couch, please. Off. Come on, bud. He's like, but I see you have treats over here. Over here. Off. Good boy. Yeah. So that's all. Anyone else have any questions? Anything? Feel free. Give us a yell. I have a ton of posts with different pictures of him on the Fetching Hope Rescue page. But if you have any questions, please feel free to message. They are very attentive. They get right back to you. And oh, see, this handsome guy right here. He needs a home for himself, his home for his own family. Yes. I don't even have a treat, but I guess I should give him one because he is too much. He really is. I know, Lorraine. Lorraine, you have a very handsome little puppy now too, which is awesome. But yeah, he definitely is a good boy. Very snuggly, very good boy. Just all around, just needs a little training, and we're working on all the stuff we can do. This is where he likes to perch and look out the window. But anyway, yeah, he's fun. He's very fun. But to be honest with you, one thing I would say, I wouldn't have guessed it, but he really does love the outdoors. He at first was doing like 1 mile walks with us. He's up to 3 miles now, and he's just he really does just adapt to all the environments, which is great. And yeah, I don't know. He's not afraid of the rain. Nothing, right? Pretty good all around. So, yeah, we definitely need to find him the perfect home because he deserves it for sure. I don't, so I took him to the beach a couple weeks ago and it was a really hot day and he let the water like come up to him. And he wasn't afraid of it. He didn't try to run from it, but he didn't exactly know what to make of it. So I think with more experience with the water, he might like it. I don't know for certain, but he definitely wasn't afraid, which is really good. Um, Over there, look. Look, over here. I just put one in your bowl. I mean, your, what is that? Mat. Go check it out. But yeah, and we have a couple little like doggy swimming pools here. He hasn't tried to jump in them yet, but the past weekend we had terrible weather, so I wouldn't blame that on him for that at all. Um, but yeah, he's very good. Any other questions or anybody got anything? Let us know. Um, He loves the car. Loves the car. He's a great co-pilot, which is really, really nice. He doesn't pants. He doesn't get nervous. He just stays right in the front with me. Sometimes I have him in the back with the girls too. He really wants to ride with them. I just worry that Pepper might sit on him sometimes because she's not paying attention. But other than that, yeah, he's very good. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know we've been kind of all over the place, but he he's learning to do all kinds of things these days. We're trying to teach him all the things. Off, come on, off. We're still working on off. It's new. Off. This way. He's like, I just really would like to see my treats. But anyways, thank you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. You guys have shared so much, so many pictures and all of our videos and everything. I really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. So yeah, thank you all. Have a great rest of the night and say bye, Niles. Bye. Bye, guys. Thank you.